listen, and they become wiser. And the people that do otherwise, well, they live to experience the consequences. Like our adage says, àgbà kì í wà lọ́jà kórí ọmọ tuntun wọ́. That is, the elders cannot be in the marketplace and things start to go out of place haywire. Last time we were on this channel, we talked about the Gen Z generation and the elders of the land and the need for the interrelationship. And we share some of the characteristics of the Gen Zs, that they are digital. They are the children born in the mid-90s and around 2010. So they were born into the computer world, into the digital age. So they've gone to know, and they have come to know, that life is based on rationalization. Life is based on good living. That there is need for entrepreneurship, entrepreneurial skills development. That the climate change is affecting everyone, and proactive steps have to be taken to mitigate that. They also know that there is need for collaboration for growth and development of the land. They also know that they have a voice, and that the elders, their mentors, who are more wiser and more experienced than them, are always available to mentor them, to guide them. They also know that development of the land is the work of everyone in the land. That all of us are stakeholders. So they don't believe in folding their hands and see things go anyhow. Say, oh, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. No. They believe that proactive actions prevent damages and lead to rapid growth and development. And they believe also that when you see things go wrong, you say something about it, cry for help, call attention to it, and see what you can do, or what can be done to remedy the situation. Those are some of the characteristics and attributes of this Gen Z. They are our children, they are our youths, they are teenagers. So they expect so much from us, and we expect so much from them. But understanding is key. I repeat, understanding is key. They believe that it will not be wise for their own sake, for the sake of their fatherland, and for the sake of the generations coming behind them, to see something wrong and keep mute. They believe in that principle that says, if you see something, say something and try to do something. And that what was demonstrated early in 2020 that culminated in that massacre that we saw, the nation experienced at Lekki in October 2020. And they are still doing it. They believe in the digital age, that if you see something, say something and do something. You can see many of them now doing what you call social experiment. What social experiment? They go around the community, go on the streets, seeing those who are struggling, those we call petty traders. They see what they can do, like selling. You can see a youth carrying a bag of sachet water, just some bottled drinks, put them in a bowl, and I said them, or get wheelbarrow to be selling some things. That is entrepreneurial spirit. I say, what can they do to help such? So they go on the street and they sample. That's what I call it social. They will sample the idea. They will just behave and say, okay, how much are you selling this thing? Okay, how much did you buy it? They are checking their marketing ability. How much did you buy it? If I want to buy, suppose you buy 10 How much gain will you make in how long? They ask like that. And when they see that this one has a good marketing spirit, a good entrepreneurial spirit, you just see them open their back with their purse, say, well, my brother or my sister or mommy, or daddy, depending on the ready age of that person. They just give like a package or envelope or bring out the load of cash like this and say, and they will tell the person, look at the camera, you're on record, we are just doing it to check your ability. I've seen a young lady that boarded an Okada, that's motorcycle ride, and pretended as if she had lost, her purse had been stolen, she had no money left on her. She thought she had a lot of money in her purse. By the time she opened her purse, she found only 200 naira. And she knelt down literally on the road and was begging the Okada rider, please, this is how much I have. Please, I thought I had plenty, lots of money, but when I checked my, I said only 200 naira. Can you be? And the Okada rider, actually not with anger, with a cool face, and just, okay, bring it, take it, you can go. The lady was surprised and shocked that now, so we still have people like this in this land. It's a youth like herself. And she literally knelt down to beg him to be calling because she didn't want to be embarrassed. She didn't want him to shout, well, you know, do you have money? That's how you ranting on her. She knelt down. And when that one now collected, when I was zooming, she now shouted after him, please, stop. Please, it's a social, you just see that whether we still have people with human heart, people that have empathy. Because in the best of all situations, accidents still happen. You may think you have managed your purse, your pockets very well. Some pickpockets or some nasty thing can happen and you lose the money. Accidents has happened. Does that mean that life should stop? No. So she begged the man, so she now counted some naira notes and gave the young man, said, thank you for your good heart. And the young man was shocked, said, wow. He too knelt down to thank the lady, said, no, don't kneel down to, because he was surprised. So the other time I brought the story about this young lady in Ahuada community in Rivers State that saw something like that, a school that was so dilapidated, and it becomes a danger zone for the children, teenagers, because it's a secondary school. And the minimum age in that school, where we have JSS 1 to SS3 in Nigeria, the minimum wage would be 10, 11. That's in JSS 1. But the average age in SS 1 is 12 years old, 12, 13. And the one in SS3 will be average of 15, 16. So these are the children that are occupying, that are attending the school. So this is a danger zone for them. No infrastructure, the laboratory almost nil, non-existent, the classroom, everything, no furniture to sit on. So she put this on the social media and there was an outcry. The local government chairman said, why should she do something to embarrass the community and embarrass the local government? Things went like that, and people responded. The other young man in Abuja saw it and said, well, instead of fighting local government chairman, let's face the school first. Like they say in Yoruba, I like Nigeria very well, and I process that when you see a problem, you therefore chase away the root cause of the matter, then come back and face the minor, the secondary issues. So the primary issue now is the state of the school is not healthy, is not conducive, is not safe for this future generation. So let's fix that one first. Then we can leave the police officers and the law agency to now investigate the assault on the young lady by the local government chairman and his associates. So I was following up the story because I know that the elders of the land are to encourage, are to support the younger generation. We are to collaborate. We are not to fight them. They are not here to embarrass us. They are just here to say, like King Sunny Ade sang many years back, Nigeria yóò ti gbogbo wa ni kò má gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́. That is, Nigeria belongs to all of us, and we should not allow it to spoil. And evangelist Sonny Okosun also many years back sang something like that. Professor Wole Soyinka also sang something like that too. Those are the things set. This our generation, our youths are saying there, yes, this is the gospel truth that everyone should adhere to. So they're working towards that. So as the young man got there, he was doing his research. Then as he was on the site, he just got a call that a member of the House of Representatives of Nigeria, based in Abuja, and is in charge of his constituency is in that local government area, consists of that local government is part of his constituency, called and said, well, we have been planning to make some renovations in the place, so please hold on any other action you will take until I will be there. The problem has been there. I don't know for how long the man has been there in Abuja that he didn't see Timothy to do anything. Do we wait until there is a disaster before we start to do something? What we used to call fire brigade reactions in Nigeria? No. Prevention is always better. So as that one went on, I also checked yesterday, checking the follow-up, so what's happening. Because I made a call that we have to support the Gen Z, we have to support these youths for the land. We are not to antagonize them. They are not against us. They are for us. Like Jesus said, if you are not against us, you are for us. They are for us. They are for development and growth of the land. So the land that the Oba of the land sent for him and said, well, come. So he went to presentation. It's all about the Oba. He said the husband is one of the wisest men around. And I also watched the video of his report of the meeting with the Oba. About 30-minute video. Is outstanding. You go and watch it on YouTube. The Oba is an elder indeed. That's why you say Agbakiwa Lojakuri Omotutu was an elder indeed when you say an elder. Because number one, the young man did not do things the way it's supposed to be done. Because when you get to a community, before you do anything at all, you go to look for the head of that community and pay homage. Say, excuse me, sir. We have come to your land. May your reign be long and great and be peaceful and blessing unto us and unto the land. May the gods sustain and keep you, your highness. But he didn't do that. In Yoruba land, we say, when you pass through a land, you pay homage to the king. You cannot pass through the frontage of the king's palace and not pay homage. So when you are passing through a land, you are passing through the frontage of the king. And the king, in his wisdom, did not lambast the young man and say, you are not wise, you are not stupid. Who trained you? Who are your parents? Why are you not trained to respect them? He didn't do that. He just said, no, you're supposed to have done it. Even if the police, the DPO was there, say, see the DPO. If the police want to come to our community to arrest anybody, the four of us come to meet the chief of the land and say, Chief, this is what we want to do. And the chief will now silently send for the person to come to the palace and make the work of the police very easy. You could see the way he handled it. That is what I say for what to normal for what if I will you use the other to base, you use the left hand to bring the child in. It's an elder indeed. He appreciated the work of him and said, thank you. And the king said it was one of the even the chief motivator that helped in the establishment of the school in the early 80s, in the early 1980s. And he too is not happy about the present state of that school. And he thanked the young man and the one working with you, which is Burna Boy, for deeming it fit. However, he requested, you want to come and do something in my land? He said, where?